Hi guys, my name's Jamie. Um, I've decided to start a YouTube channel. I have no idea if I'm going to like doing this. I have no idea if I'm going to stay interested in doing this. I I've been traveling for in my camper as a nomad all over North America for the last year and a half. And the first year and a half that I've been traveling, I had a lot of people I met, and they said, "Are you blogging? Are you doing a channel? Or are you, recording all this?" And because when you meet people, a lot of times they're interested in your journey, and you're interested in their journey, and you share, and it's amazing. Um, so, but I mean, so I was presented with that question a lot, and my answer was always the same. No. Um, I'm just doing this because it's just for me. It's just a journey that I decided that I needed to go on. I got to a point in my life where, there was some changes that needed to happen, and I recognized that. And when I first left and drove away from my old life, I won't get into all of it right now because we're just getting started. So I got to save something. But, some of us get to a point where, our ho hum, off to work I go every day just doesn't resonate with us anymore. And, you know, you, I just knew there was something more to life, and I didn't know what it was. And I wanted to get out there and see what it was, or even if that was what the right thing to do was, or anything. I didn't know anything. I just felt very drawn to drive away from my old life, so to speak, and just to go and well, initially all I started with was just wanting to travel Canada. I'm from Canada. I'm Canadian. I wanted to see my own country. I hadn't seen it. Tiny little bits and pieces, but not much of it really. So when I left in May 2022, I literally drove all the way from Ontario, Canada. I literally drove all the way across to the east. I went right out to an island called Newfoundland. And then that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to go as far east as I could and experience all of the East Coast and all the different provinces there. They're gorgeous. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. All my life, I had heard how the East Coast of Canada, the people are just so incredibly friendly, and I did meet some, but and I don't know if it was just a timing thing. It was kind of at the, this, the whole this pandemic, so to speak, sort of kind of was kind of coming to an end, or at least, sorry, lightening up. I should probably be cautious with my words around that. I don't know who's all going to be watching this and whatever. But anyways, I yeah, I don't know if that was a part of it or what it was, but it just seemed very kind of heavy and just a little bit dark with the energy and the people and the land. And so I was a little bit surprised because I was expecting it to be some of the feedback I had received over all the years of hearing about the East Coast. So, and I'm not painting. I mean, my journey, it only touched on whoever I came in contact with, and the places that I went was not everywhere, and it wasn't everyone. It was just a very, very tiny, tiny, tiny small fraction. So that was just literally just my experience. It's not to say that that's like that, because I mean, there's dark and light everywhere, right? It doesn't matter where you go. Anyways, so going from the east, as far as I could go there, Newfoundland, beautiful, beautiful. Newfoundland. After traveling all of North America, there really isn't anywhere that I could describe and compare Newfoundland to. It's its own thing. Like, it is gorgeous. It's raw. It's beautiful. I don't think I could handle a winter there. I think that's fair to say. Yeah. Anyways, so and then I worked my way back, and I went all the way across Canada, and I ended up at the Arctic Ocean through the Northwest Territories to Tuktoyaktuk, and that was an incredible experience. I was very fortunate to have a traditional feast, Aboriginal experience. Learned a lot about the culture. I love it. I like it. I love it. I love it because it actually, their culture, it actually resonates with me personally, as far as, I respect the land that we have here. I realize that we need it. It takes care of us, so we need to take care of it. And that culture does it amazingly. And they live off the land still, and they use what's provided for us naturally. It's a beautiful culture. It made me realize that not only the way I've been living, but also the way a lot of us have been living is so far from the way it should be and could be. Um, Anyways, so beautiful experience, amazing. Highly recommend it. I had, for many years, this had been a build up for me, and I had been watching videos, just like I'm planning on doing, posting this on YouTube or something. I don't know. And I'd been watching people that, going up, taking their selfie with the Arctic Ocean sign, and going to some of the hikes that I ended up doing. Sleeping Giant was a big one in northern Ontario near Thunder Bay. That was a huge highlight for me. I'd been watching a lot of people with videos going up there and hiking there, and finally I did it myself. So, I mean, it's those, this is one of them things too that I'd like to share with you guys, is that, if all that comes from it is either you're inspired to do something in your life, anything, make a change, go somewhere, live a different life. I don't know. It doesn't have to be huge. It could even just be little.